Hi YouTube, this is Rosemary. I'm going to answer a quick question this morning. Thank you for all my well wishes, by the way. But let me see if I can answer this. And if I can't, what I would like for you guys to do is to go visit her and send her what your comments might be. And the reason I'm going to mention her name is because she wants me to mention her name. a lot of you guys that ask me these questions usually say, don't mention my name, because the questions are personal. But in this case, this is what she says. Let's see. Let me get to the spot. Okay, I had a coworker stop by and they got to talking, okay? And she mentioned that she was going to have gastric bypass, right? Or the sleeve. I think gastric bypass. And the coworker was trying to talk her out of it, like, oh, you know, we've all had, you know, all of us have had friends that have gained weight or whatever. You know, we always get that. We always get people that tell us that, right? And I know I do. And she says that she is feeling kind of, let's see. There was no sense arguing, and I felt awful. Then when she went gym searching, she found a lady that had lost on her own. Her and her husband had lost on their own about 120 pounds. Had lost 120 pounds without surgery. She's in her late 40s and 50s. And again, stated not to do it, that her friend had the RNY and is miserable. I told my hubby, and he is so supportive. You know, he of course told her what my husband would have told me. You have to make your own decision. You know, there's going to be people that try and talk you out of it. Sometimes we try and talk ourselves out of it. But that's not what I'm here to tell you. I'm not here to tell you that how to make your decision. I'm not here to tell you that. Not at all. Your heart tells you that it's the right thing to do, right? My heart told me. Actually, the doctor said, look, Rosemary, if you don't do something right now, you're going to go over 500 pounds. I can guarantee it. Because in 2 months, I had already gained so much weight. So basically, gastric bypass for me was chosen for me. The bad thing with my situation was that there was no guidance afterwards. So I was left to fend for myself. And anyway, that's why I'm so passionate about answering these questions. But let me tell you. First of all, you're in a great support group. Second of all, you are the only one that can make that decision for you. People can talk you out of it easily. I could say all kinds of things that could talk you out of it. But that's not my job. My heart tells me to tell you my journey. And I've been very successful. There is, I mean, really, seriously, was I living at almost 500 pounds? No. No, just existing. I've said that all through this journey. I was only existing. I was never living. I've been big all my life. In my teenager years, I didn't know what it was to enjoy my body, to enjoy what everybody else thinks is normal. No, I didn't enjoy that. I never had that opportunity, because you know, people say, well, it was your fault. You were putting the food in your mouth. Yeah, I was. Uncontrollably, I was. As a teenager, I was trying to make that bigger shell so that men would not find me attractive and not want to you know. As a child, did I want those things? No. I created that bigger shell. I created that bigger shell even while I was married. I did it to myself. Did I need therapy? Yes. Did I know I needed therapy? No. Have I had therapy since? No. I believe that God has healed me from a lot of things. And you know what the best healing is? To talk about it. Even to this camera. Yep. And I'm grateful and blessed to tell my story. As hard as it has been, it gets easier, because every time I tell a little bit of what I went through, or what Connie went through, or what our life has been, it has gotten me to be a little stronger every time. And I've not blurted out exactly what happened to me. Don't want to. I don't think that's necessary. All you have to know is that there was abuse, and all you have to know is that it was not good, and that's enough, right? You know, I'm only saying all this because you are asking, you know, could I explain a little bit? I made my decision based on the fact that I did not want to live like that anymore. I wanted to take back what was robbed from me. And it was robbed. It was robbed at such a young age. But when you're that young, you don't know that you can take back. You know? You got to go through the process, unfortunately. And I've gone through the hard times, and I'm going through my deliverance times, and all I can tell you is that if it's in your heart to have this surgery, to change your life, you can't go by me, you can't go by the person next to you, and you can't go by the people that are talking for you. You have got to make those decisions. You've got to say, I'm going to do this for me. And if people are scaring you and telling you that you're not going to be a success, I'm here to tell you that you can be a success at anything you do. At anything you do. I mean, if you take gastric bypass, the sleeve, the band, Weight Watchers, Jenny Craig, you can be a success at anything. At anything. You got to believe in you. Because even with the gastric bypass, the band, the sleeve, the whatever you get, it's all going to be work. It's all going to be work. And some people really don't have to work for it at the beginning. But 3 or 4 years comes, there's going to be work. So it's better to get the work done at the beginning. Get those things in here so that it becomes easier later in years. I'm just saying. I hope I could help you. And if anybody else wants to send a comment, I would appreciate it. I was going to mention her name, but you know what? I'm going to leave it alone. I'm going to leave it alone. Well, she says at the end, don't mind if you mention me at all. Her name, I will put in the description box, okay? It's Cafe Espresso 63. And I'll show you the spelling down in the description box. I love you guys. And I hope I could help. I hope you make the decision for you. Not that anybody said anything or influenced you for any reason. Because let me tell you, I am free. The chains were broken. And I am free. Free from everything that I wanted to be free from. I was tired of living that life. And I can finally live life now. I hope that made sense. I love you. Thanks for the questions. Bye for now.